Hi, I'm Jason Marshall, pastor of small groups and discipleship at Cornerstone. I'd like to take a few minutes to go over with you how to fill out your small group registration form. Now, before I do that, let me just say, if you're new to Cornerstone or if you've never been a small group leader at Cornerstone, I need you to fill out a new small group leader application. This is available at our church website or by calling the church office. Also, you'll find on that form information about guidelines of what it means to be a small group leader and the requirements that are involved with doing that. With that being said, now it's time for you to fill out that small group leadership group form. And here's 5 things I want you to think about as you do that. Number 1, why do you want to host a small group? In other words, rather than the question of how your group is going to work or what your group is about, why do you want to host it? Why would somebody want to come to your small group? See, you should be able to answer this question in about 1 sentence, because unless you know where the target is, you cannot hit it. The same is true when you lead a small group. Number 2, who is your small group for? Is it for Christians? Maybe it's for Christians and non-Christians, or maybe non-believers altogether. Parents, couples, men, women, singles, a particular life stage. That will make a big difference in determining when your small group should meet, how often it should meet, etc. Number 3, where should your small group meet? Now, I would encourage you to consider meeting in a place other than the church facilities. Church facilities are great, but church facilities don't often promote the kind of intimacy that happens more naturally in a public setting or in a home setting. Consider meeting outdoors, or consider in a place that you work, or in a coffee shop. Wherever you decide to go, make sure your environment promotes intimacy. Also, next question is number 4. What's the frequency of a group meeting going to be? Now, I like to encourage group leaders to try to meet on a weekly basis, if at all possible. The reason is this: consistency really builds relationship, and if you don't see group members very often, how are you going to really get to know one another? It is much easier to start meeting on a weekly basis and then scale back the number of times you meet than to go the other way around. If you try to go the other way around, it's really difficult to increase the number of meetings. So I want you to consider how often, and seriously consider how often should you meet. Finally, don't forget the name of your small group. What should you call it? The type of group that you're starting will dictate just how important this is. So if you want a group that people are going to remember, you need to come up with a name that people are going to remember. If your group name is really tough or strange or not well known, people are going to forget about your small group. And so you want to really think about that. Short names are better than long names. Certainly, too, a home group the name of the group may not make that much of a difference. A lot of home groups are named after the couple that's hosting it, or the single person that's hosting it. So anyways, whatever you do, just think about strategically how you can name the small group. And let us know if you have any other questions about how to fill out that registration form. Make sure you send it to us online, and we'll be able to get back in touch with you as soon as possible.